Y'all, the holidays, the day, I ain't even gonna blame it on the holiday, but the day has been trying to trick me and make me forget that it's 12 days of HEALMAS. And where is my purse at? Where is my purse at? Now, I done already slipped up yesterday for day 8 and recorded the video and had it edited and everything and got sidetracked and forgot to upload. I had uploaded at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock this morning. Hey, welcome to 12 days of HEALMAS, y'all. We in this thing. Today is day 9. Whew. Y'all, I just came home. I kind of had a busy day today. I was out and about, running around, going to all these places, and I'm ready to take my shower, get comfortable, eat. Right before I was about to get into all of that, I was like, 12 days of HEALMAS, girl. 12 days of HEALMAS. Okay, y'all. So, this is a good question. Oh my gosh, this is a good question. Let me calm down. Okay, the question is, what does unconditional love look like for you? Y'all, I say this is a good question because I have this friend who over the years we have went back and forth like debating about love and unconditional love, and is it a feeling or is it an action? And I just have I have had so many thoughts over the years, and I feel like as I have grown, my perceptions of love have changed. And so I feel like unconditional love. Unconditional love to me means loving someone without conditions. Like, I love you and my love for you is not dependent upon any conditions. And I feel like ideally that sounds good, right? To just say that you love someone unconditional, but I'm a little torn on that because I feel like the right thing to say, or maybe like the fairy tale thing to say, is to say like, my love is unconditional, or I love you unconditionally. And to put conditions on love, I do agree with that not being right. However, it is also not right to not have a standard, a moral, values, or even so much as a boundary. And all of those things would be a condition, right? I love you, but there has to be a limit. Like, there has to be a line that cannot be crossed. And, okay, so look, check it. It could be that I love you, but you no longer have access to me because you crossed that line. So the condition may be not so much about will I continue to love you or not, but will I be loving you from a distance? Will I love you from afar? Will I love you, but I have had to revoke your access to me because you didn't handle me properly. You didn't handle me with care. I'm thinking in this moment, now that I'm having this conversation, I'm saying it out loud, that there is a separation. There is a difference. Because, hold on, I think my mind is going faster than the words is coming out of my mouth. So let me back up. I do believe that love should be unconditional in the sense of my love shouldn't be dependent on what you do for me or what you don't do for me. If I love you, I just love you. Like, if it's real, genuine love, then I love you. And I don't need you to be something or do something for me. And I feel like when we get in relationships, it comes with conditions. Like, I love you as long as you provide for me financially. I love you as long as you give me sex whenever I ask for it. I love you as long as you clean up after me. I love you as long as you just do things for me. And that's not love, because the moment that I stop doing those things, now you don't love me. So that means your love for me was conditional. It came with conditions. I'll love you as long as you do this. As long as you behave this way, as long as you act this way, as long as you carry yourself this way, as long as you do these things for me, then I'll love you. And the moment that you stop, you shift, you change, whether it be a personal decision, a vendetta against me, you're angry, you're acting out, you're growing, you're evolving, like whatever the reason may be, doesn't matter. You change, you stop doing the thing that I love. I no longer love you. So it's like you don't really love me. You just love the condition. You love that I abide by the condition. And I feel like that's not right. I wouldn't want that type of love. So to me, that's not what unconditional love looks like. Like, you're loving me conditionally. And I don't want that kind of love, because that's not how I'm going to love you. When I tell you that I love you, know that I love you unconditionally. And I know that I love you unconditionally, because it don't take me long to figure out if I love you. Now, call me gullible, call me naive, call me a simp, but I just feel like it does not take me months and years and trials and tribulations to know if I love someone. Now, if we can build a relationship together or a partnership together, that's a whole nother thing. It takes time for me to assess your character, to really like get to know you, to know if I could really rock with you on certain levels. But love you, to me, it just doesn't take that long. Like, I know almost immediately, like, if I love you, because my love doesn't come with conditions. So like, I'm not loving you because you're doing something for me or you're acting a certain way. I love you for who you are. Like, because okay. I love you because of our chemistry and our vibe and our energy when we're together. We're laughing, we're vibing, we're having a good time, we're having stimulating intellectual conversations. You're showing me that you care. I'm showing you that I care. Like, I love you because of all of that, not because of what you do for me or don't do for me. As I'm talking, I'm realizing that there's like a gray area. With everything, there's probably a gray area. To go back to what I was saying earlier, when I felt like my mind was going faster than my words were coming out, the gray area for conditions for me would be the things like boundaries and my morals, and just making sure that I'm being respected. Because once I love someone, and however far down the line, I start to feel like I'm not being honored, like as a being. I'm not being respected. My boundaries are being constantly challenged and crossed. You show a physically abusive side to you, or emotionally and verbally abusive. I feel like those things revoke your access to me. So now it's like, I may love you, but now you can no longer have access to me. I think in my mind, when I started this video, what I was getting to saying is like, those things are conditions as well. Having boundaries, having morals and standards and things that I will and will not tolerate. But now that I'm having this conversation, I'm thinking maybe those are those conditions. What do y'all think? Are those conditions, or are those, because I'm asking if those are conditions, because I feel like even if I revoke your access because you cross a boundary and you consistently challenge me, and you're not willing to respect me, or you're not treating me well, like you're genuinely not treating me good, my reaction to that is going to be to remove you or remove myself, whichever one is easier. Remove and revoke access. because it's just going to turn into a cycle. And I'm not for insanity. I'm not for living my life that way. Once you show me, once I got it, once I see you clearly, I'm not going to waste my time trying to change you. With that being said, I feel like I can do that and still love you. I can do that and still love you. However, I'm not going to love you more than I love myself. Like, I'm not going to allow the love that I have for you to make me choose you over my own well-being. So I think the answer is, values, boundaries, things of that nature are not necessarily conditions. But is it though? I don't know. Like, because I was getting ready to say they're not necessarily conditions. Like, but I'm right. Yeah, because I can love you and you can still be the type of person who doesn't respect me or treat me well. But once I realize that, then I'm going to cut ties with you. And I'm probably still going to love you, because my love isn't about conditions. Like, I feel like if it's real, genuine, true, pure love, it doesn't just cut off like that. The love is still going to be there. But there's also a love that I have for myself, and I'm all I got. So I can't put the love that I have for you above the love that I have for myself, especially when you're not even treating me well. That don't make no sense at all, to keep somebody around. I'm not that insecure. My self-worth is not that low. Am I bouncing around that question? What does unconditional love look like for me? I'm getting there. This is how I process, y'all. I'm trying to put into words, what does unconditional love look like for me? And for me, unconditional love is just loving somebody without placing any kind of conditions on them in order to love them. Loving them unconditionally is just, I love you. Like, I love you. I just love you. I love you. I love the way you make me feel. I love our vibe. I love our chemistry. I love us. I just love you. I love things about you. I love things that you do and the way that they make me feel. I love you. And I love all of those. All of that is unconditional. You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to do nothing. I'm still going to love you. And if you turn out to be a shitty person, or if you turn out to be someone who doesn't know how to love me properly in return, I will cut you off, because I'm not subjecting myself to abuse for love. And I'll just love you from afar. I'll love you from a distance. And I'll wish you well. But I got to protect me. I got to take care of me. So that's what unconditional love looks like for me. Me just genuinely loving somebody for who they are and how they are with me, because like it just feels good. It just feels right. I feel safe in your presence. I feel protected. I feel comfortable. I'm happy. We laughing. Like, it's good energy and good vibes. All of that makes me just love you. I see you're a genuine person with me. You're caring. You're attentive. Like, these are all things that would make me love a person, and I'm gonna love them unconditionally, because I don't need anything from them. Ooh, that's the one right there, sis. I don't need you to be happy. I don't need your love to be fulfilled. That's a whole nother side of the coin of unconditional love. I feel like that's where these conditions come from, because we so scared. We just so not whole within ourselves first. And so we're looking for somebody to feel us up. And the minute that they stop, it's like, oh, I don't love you anymore. You didn't love me to begin with, because you had conditions on your love. And now that I'm not feeling that void inside of you, because for whatever reason I'm focusing on myself, I got my own stuff going on, now you don't love me no more. I know you never loved me to begin with. And that's why I say in the beginning of this video, like, it don't take me long to know if I love you or not. Because my love don't come with conditions. I'm not searching out here for your love to fill a void inside of me. I'm working on that on my own. And I know at the end of the day, you could never fill that void anyways. You can't. You can't make me happy. You can only add to my happiness. And if don't know happiness already exists, you're going to spend your whole time with me failing at trying to keep me happy. Happiness can't come from outside. It has to come from inside. Inside out. That's how that works. Okay, y'all. That's it for day 9. I feel good about my answer for that question. I feel like I worked some stuff out while I was talking to you. So, yeah. Day 9. 12 days of HEALMAS, y'all. We are almost done. Let me know in the comments what unconditional love look like for y'all, because I feel like love, and this is why I brought up my friend in the beginning of the video, because I just feel like love is so subjective. And so many people have so many different opinions on love, because we all out here having our own individual experience. So I would love to know, like, what does unconditional love look like for you? Because I'm pretty sure it's something totally different than what I say. Or maybe you do agree with what I say. I don't know. Let me know. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. If you're feeling the vibe, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.